Hey y'all, if y'all are new here, I'm Shayna and I'm reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta season 14. This is the finale. I'm trying to record off of my laptop, so let's see how it goes. And this is Fashion Show with Fashions. Yay! So we start the episode off with Kenya's product being in 5,000 CVS stores. That's a big accomplishment for Kenya Moore Hair Care. So we love to see it. If y'all need hair care products and y'all have tried this or you're going to try it, let me know if it's worth buying. Let me know what you think. We move on and we see that Marlo took her nephews to Sonya's house. Sonya's husband's going to spend some quality time with them, like be that male figure, that male role model in their lives. Marlo's saying that they need it. Sonya wants Marlo to know that she does have a village when it comes to the boys. And so Marla and Sonya are going to cook together. While they're cooking, Marlo mentions her mother is coming to visit, but she's concerned if her mother's still on drugs and alcohol. So Ross is teaching, that's Sonya's husband, is teaching the boys how to change tires and oil in the car, basic life necessities that they will need. Definitely love to see it. And he said he never had the experience himself until his stepdad came into the picture. So Sonya decided after talking with Ross and seeing that he's there for her, they're on the same page now, that she does want to have another child with him. And Marlo's trying to figure out where her birth control is. She's like a UTI, a ABC. Marlo, what are you talking about? Don't act, Marlo. Don't act like you don't know what an IUD is, because I think you know. So now we're 1 week into the fashion show with She by Sheree Fashions. Sheree is meeting with Rhoa and Tori. And Tori happens to be an event planner. She was on a show with two other wedding planners, event planners, I believe, on VH1. From what I remember, I didn't watch the entire season, but from the episodes I saw, I really did enjoy the show. And she has a nice event space. So Sheree said that she hired someone out of state to get her pieces, and basically she doesn't have anything. They ain't do nothing. So she don't have what she needs. She's having flashbacks of her dreadful fashionless fashion show 14 years ago. But, Rhoa is trying her best. I hope all this publicity that Rhoa is getting from this fashion show really helps her career, because she deserves it. So Marla picks up her mom from the hotel because she already told Sonya that, when her mom stays with her, they get into it. So it's best that she just put her mom up in a nice hotel. And when her mom walked out, she's like, "You're pretty. You look so pretty, but where are your teeth?" And her mom was like, "I accidentally threw them away." That was funny. But, very pretty lady. And Marlo's just saying her mom, they're looking for pieces. Her mom owns a flea market. So they're looking for some things, but she also wants to have a conversation with her because, when people tend to talk in public places, things don't usually spiral out of control. They have better control of themselves in the conversation. So we see that Candy, Drew, and Sonya came to support Kenya's hair care in one of the CVS locations. And they're discussing the fashion show. They're wondering if Sheree is ready. Drew is wondering if Sheree paid the people. I mean, with her track record, I can see why everybody is nervous. It's the talk of the town right now. So Candy meets up with Mama Joyce at OLG. And I'm like, is Todd paying for the heat? I know he was, being a little cheap on some certain things when it came to OLG. If y'all watched that show. Which I hope it comes back for season 2. It was a good show. But the bartender had on a bubble coat. I'm like, in Atlanta? Like, Candy had on her leather jacket. So I'm like, it's looking like it's freezing. Y'all got the bartenders in there shivering while they trying to work. Turn the heat up and make people comfortable up in there. So they're talking about the trust and they're discussing what they're going to do. Mama Joyce thinks Riley should get like the most out of it, out of all the kids, because she never had her dad. She never had an experience having a father, this and that. Candy doesn't want Todd to remarry because Mama Joyce did bring that up, and Candy's like, no, if I go first, you can date and have fun, but you don't need to remarry because I don't want, your new wife to get some of the funds that should be going to my children. And I'm sitting here listening. I think she doesn't need to discuss any of this with Mama Joyce. Leave Mama Joyce, which you're going to leave her. Don't talk to Mama Joyce about it. talk to your husband about it and your lawyers about it, and that's it. Leave Mama Joyce out of it. It's really none of her business. And I don't know if Mama Joyce, whose interest she has in mind, because she's like, why are you leaving anything for Todd? He's grown. Well, because they're married. And that is why Mama Joyce needs to stay out of it. So Sheree shows up to the event space, and Rhoa, has everything looking all together. It looks nice. Sheree says she only has 5 pieces. Like, girl, we did not do all of this for you to come with 5 items. What is happening? So Rhoa said, wherever the pieces are, if they're in the U.S., I will fly today to go get them. And then we know how expensive these flights are, and we know Sheree ain't paying for it. And Sheree was like, well, I mean, are you going to help them get them together too? And I'm like, no, thank you, Rhoa. I appreciate it. No, nothing. I mean, she don't deserve her. And I hope she's paying her well for her troubles. So, first of all, my main thought was when the pieces aren't done, didn't Sheree say that the pieces were in Alaska? Were they in Alaska, or were they just in a factory unfinished? Sheree, you like to lie. You just like to lie. But Sheree said if you don't have enough items to last at least 15 minutes, it's not a fashion show. And Sheree said it'll be a preview. No, Sheree. No. After 14 years, we need a show. So Apollo comes in. Hi, Apollo. Tyrone shows up as if anybody was looking for him. No one was. So Sheree's daughter's like, who's that? And did she not see a picture? Weren't they pen pals and phone buddies for years? Like, nobody knew who Tyrone was when he walked into the room. So that was odd. And Sheree is upset because Tyrone won't apologize for leaving her stranded in Philly. He don't owe her no apology. The producers were telling Apollo that he said filming is a parole violation. And Apollo was like, nope, that's not true. That's a lie. Allegedly. I don't know. Maybe they have 2 different parole situations. I mean, Apollo's married to a lawyer. We don't know. But, I mean, it sounds like it was a little lie because Sheree was like, we were out eating in Philly and out and about all the time before. But he was like, yeah, but that was when y'all weren't filming when we were doing that. So, yeah, we don't know. But he has no remorse. And I didn't see Sheree's son at all. Didn't she ask him to be like one of her models? I don't know if that was for a photo shoot. He should have been modeling for the fashion show, the big event. He is a model. So who else better than your son to model for your show? So Marla was getting her mom ready for the show, and Marla was saying that she feels her family only uses her for money, and when she says no, then she's the bad guy. Marla's mom wants to bring her boyfriend down to Atlanta. When Marla gets upset, she says, I feel like you're always picking a man over me, and you've always done that. Like, why do you always need a man? And, she's like, you bring in this man that's on drugs. And the mama was like, he's not on drugs no more. Mama? No. he cannot come. Marla didn't even let you in her house. Now you want to bring your boyfriend? No, mama. Y'all need to work on getting y'all relationship back on track. So Candy shows up, and she's talking to the mom, and she's asking Marla's mom, like, when did you start the drugs? She said she started when Marla was 7 because she had so much going on at the time. And Candy said, you know what, Mama Joyce can be a bit much at times, but it really made her appreciate her mom that much more because she knows her mom is always going to be there for her. And she's glad to see that Marlo and Marla's mom are trying to get back on track. So it's the day of the fashion show. Sheree said the pieces came in late last night, so she has 24 pieces. So we have a show. Rhoa also hired real models. So we have real models, we have a real show, we have a real event space. So far, so good. Fingers crossed. Everyone's getting ready for the show. We see baby Brooklyn saying she wants to come. So cute. And the guests are arriving. We see season 1 alum Deshawn Snow. I wonder why they never gave her a chance to come back. Like, they got rid of her after 1 season and never invited her back. I think she's gone through a divorce, all that. She should come back and tell her story. Shoot, everybody else had a chance to come back. Why not? So Sheree's ex-husband Bob showed up. I'm going to keep my mouth closed because I was about to say something. But he showed up. I'm hoping he's being supportive this time, unlike last time. She has a good turnout. She got everybody showing up. She got people from other shows. Anybody who's everybody who's anybody who's everybody, however it goes, is in the building tonight. Tyrone shows up with flowers. And the ladies are like, did they make up? Like, what's going on? Why is he here? No, it was a surprise. So he gives her the flowers, and on the confessional, Sheree is like, these cheap flowers that look like they came from the supermarket. But she says thank you. It's her night, so he can't stop her shine. Dwight makes an entrance, and he has a theme song about fashionless fashions. They done turned his statement and made it into a song. Beyonce, use that clip for your next album, okay? It's only right. He deserves it, because if it wasn't for him and his one-liner, I promise you, I don't even think we'd still be talking about She by Sheree at this point. But because he said that and she had a point to prove all these years, that is why this She by Sheree is still going today, in today's time. So he came in, she said if anybody gonna be there, it had to be him. And I believe it. Her mom comes in, she saw Tyrone, and she's like, who's that? And Sheree's like, Tyrone. Mama like, who? She like, Prison Bae. I'm like, not trying to jog mama's memory. The mama don't know. The daughter don't know. Nobody knows who Tyrone is. Like, girl, who was you really dating for all this time? Because it was not Tyrone. So Peter comes in, he hugs the ladies, and Kenya's like, your pants are unzipped, your shirt's unbuttoned, this, that. He was like, okay, bye, and walked off. She's like, oh, he's high, he ain't hear what I'm saying. Or maybe he don't want to hear what you talking about. Why are you talking about his pants unzipped in front of everybody? Girl, he remembered why he gave his peach back, because he don't want to deal with it. So the show starts 2 hours late. Dwight is like, he's ready to go. And I'm kind of ready to go too. 2 hours, I would expect it. And I had to work on my timeliness as well, because I'm usually late. But 2 hours is ridiculous. Like, she was acting like Kenya in Jamaica. Like, the people were sitting there waiting, and she like, oh, I gotta get dressed. Oh, let's take pictures. Let's pray. Y'all should have been doing this before. But you know how we are with our events. They never start on time. So the show finally starts. It goes off without a hitch. The models are real models, nice and tall, and making the pieces look real nice. But I think, who was it? Was it Ralph? One of the men was like, those are supposed to be workout pieces? And that's what I was thinking. I'm like, these pieces are just to walk the streets. Ain't nobody walking out in some see-through leggings at the gym. Sheree, what? But some of those pieces were really cute, and I'm glad to see that it came together. When she walked out at the end, I actually had a smile on my face, because finally, like, it really happened. And I did my review on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta last week with Carly Red, saying she signed a new record deal. We know Carly is a woman of age. And now Sheree, after 14 years, is doing it. And it's just saying that, hey, 2022 is the year to get things started. Like, if y'all didn't do it before, go out there and do what you want to do right now. It can still be done. Don't let them tell you it's too late. It can be done. And so Sheree confirms with the ladies that it's over with Tyrone. She's not worrying about it. And she's like, why don't y'all do a little walk down the runway? Let me see y'all model walk. So we have the updates, because we know this is the finale. We started with Sonya. She met with Dr. Jackie, because I think Dr. Jackie is the only doctor in Atlanta. I don't even see nobody going to Dr. Simone. Everybody go to Dr. Jackie. So when Dr. Jackie retired, what are the people going to do? She got her IUD removed. She hasn't been kicking anyone or uninviting anyone to anything lately. Candy and Todd's trust remains unfinalized. As long as Mama Joyce is involved, it's going to remain unfinalized. So, but she is doing another Broadway play with Samuel L. Jackson. And again, as I just said, it didn't work out before. It seems like this is the year where it's going to work out. She's determined to have a successful play, and I think that she will this time. Drew continues to work on her fitness and her marriage, and Ralph's new book is due any day. Drew has not read the book. Now, everybody's talking about what they got going on. Why are we talking about Ralph's book? What? But okay. I hope she reads the book. So, Marla will soon break ground on her new house. I thought she already did. Is that not what we were talking about earlier in the season? I guess not. But okay, her self-care journey continues. Will Marla be back next season? The people are saying no. I think she will. Do I want to see her next season? It's different. But I think she will be back. Kenya and Brooklyn were twirling in Europe all summer. Love to see it. I love to see her with her daughter. Just seeing her journey and how long it took for Brooklyn to come and that they are just living their best life despite what's going on with her ex-husband. Like, I love to see it. Sheree is no longer calling Tyrone because she has a new boo. Now, the streets was talking. And I thought, if I'm wrong, I apologize. But I thought Martell said they was not boos. Like, they not dating. So, which one is it? Martell, come tell us. Because Sheree gonna say, y'all, that you her new boo. Just get on there another season. Let me know. I think it's a shim and a scheme that Ty set up to come at us. For them. No, I'm just joking. I think that they trying to do this so they can both be on their shows. Love and Marriage Huntsville, Real Housewives of Atlanta, with a storyline. Nobody's falling for it. Nobody is falling for it. All these shows. Watch my Bell Collective review. I said something about a couple over there. Like, y'all got to... I miss when reality shows, even when they were fake, it was more believable. You know what I'm saying? She by Sheree is finally available for purchase, they say. We see her in the warehouse. They said it's available for purchase. Again, the streets are talking. They said that website ain't working. I looked. Website ain't working. Am I spelling it incorrectly? Sheree, what's going on? The website's not working. Nothing's available for purchase. But she just got the fashion line. It's going to take another 14 to get the website up. So y'all want too much. Y'all expectations is too high. If Rhoa ain't involved, it's not going to happen. But we know that the season is coming. It came to an end. The reunion is starting next week. Let me know down in the comments what y'all are thinking. What do y'all think? Everybody's on a good, happy note right now. But what do you think the ladies are going to have to say once they watch back this season and see what they were saying behind each other's backs? And do you think Sheree is going to have her website up and running anytime soon? Let me know down in the comments. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, share the video, like, comment, hit the notification bell, all the above. I'm a baby YouTuber. I'm trying to grow my channel. Every subscriber makes me want to continue, so let's grow together. Definitely subscribe and join this journey with me, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.